Hey, what's going on to you, Leo? So you have the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the Empress. So for you, Leos, a lot of you very much so are concentrating on work, kind of dubbing love a little bit right now. The Eight of Pentacles, concentrating on your own priorities, taking care of yourselves, not, you have to watch out not to be self-centered. Take care of yourself without being self-centered. There's a difference. Self-centeredness is conceit, but taking care of yourself is it's healthy. It's a healthy sense of understanding that you have to be good. You have to be healthy. You have to have it in order to give, right? So the King of Swords represents self-reflection, a long, hard look about how you can start taking care of yourselves better, right? The Empress represents some of the things that you're going to restrict about your own interactions. So some of the things that you may be restricting is chasing, chasing tail, honestly, on either, you know what I'm talking about, on either side, if you know what I mean. And yeah, pretty much. It's as simple as that. The Six of Swords and the Lovers, now it's and it just seems like now that some of you Leos may make the decision to that, now it's like you're starting to see all the things that you can't have, right? Now it's about like you're overthinking about, well, what about this? What about that? Honestly speaking, Leo, because you're restricting yourself thinking that it will do the job, but you're restricting yourself so much to the point where that's all it is that you're concentrating on. And wherever it is that your mind goes is where your concentration is. Even when it is that you're telling yourself not to concentrate on it, if that's what you're concentrating on, then actually that's what it is that you're concentrating on. That's where your mind goes. So a lot of you Leos may be having a little bit of problems with concentrating on not actually concentrating on something else instead of chasing after tail, whether it's in the front or the back, if you know what I mean. And so because of it, a lot of you Leos need to understand that you got to get your mind right, concentrate on something else and just not concentrate on what you're not concentrating on, right? So honestly, put your life in priorities, have a plan, understand time management. Whenever it is that I really want to get on a task, I understand time management and to give myself a certain amount of time and to understand what's going on. And what that does for me is it put things into perspective. So I actually have to finish things by, at a certain time or whatnot, or see how far I can go or get within this certain deadline, so to speak. Right? I hope YouTube doesn't hit me for that, saying the word, but yeah, so that's what it is. That's some of the things that you do, and just, get off the internet. That helps too. You know what I mean? That helps too. The internet has become a lot of chasing tail, whether it's the front or the back. And the thing about it is that the Knight of Wands is about how, and it just seems like the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords, it just seems like now now that you're not interested in that, it may seem like some of you Leos may be getting offers right when it is that you made the decision right there at the beginning to actually stop going after tail, like I said before. And honestly, Leo, that's how it is sometimes, where you'll have a lot of people that will come up to you and try to or you'll notice things, or things will become specifically, freaky in that sense when it is that you've made a decision that, what, you don't want it to be about that. You actually want to, essentially, not have things be about that. That's when it seems like it's about that most of the times, right? So honestly, the Emperor, you Leos just have to get to a point where you stop caring about so much, about wanting it, needing it, all the time, to where you can discipline yourself. And sometimes it can get overly complicated the way that other people see it. It's just knowledge and experience and wisdom. You know, the understanding that you can't chase after tail, front or back, so much. You can't chase after it. You have to get to a point, to a certain extent, where you don't care, because people use that to their advantage. When you're chasing after it, people will be like, okay, well, give me some money, or do this or do that or do this, and maybe I'll give it to you, or maybe this or whatever. And it's just a possibility, right? But a lot of you Leos are coming up off of that ideology, right? Or the idea of, you know, even deciding to give people a chance for a little while so you can actually take care of yourself and not be so upset at anyone, honestly. Even if they were to try to waste your time, not even be upset at them, because you're not even around them for them to even have the possibility to do that or the probability to do that. So the thing is that the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles is about, so the best thing for you Leos to do, like I said, is to concentrate on something else. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, because what it is a lot of you are you know, concentrating on like not getting any and stuff like this. And the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles is just focused, right, and find creative ways and things to do which will create new habits, right, within your life, because you're filling that space. But understand that you're in a position where, you know, you really can enjoy yourself as far as finding other things to do. But the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles is about, this will definitely work for you in the future. The Ace of Pentacles, right, once you start to create new habits, that's when it is that, you know, you'll realize that there's other things that you could be doing in your life. And let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Moon, and then you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, cool. Now I'm starting to understand it a little bit better. Because also, too, not chasing after love. I'm going to tell you why I see why I'm talking about this. The Eight of Swords and the Moon and the Queen of Cups. Because not wanting it even, or not necessarily not wanting it, but not caring about it, whether it happens right now or not, because you're actually learning to take care of yourself and to not be so upset at past relationships and the people or anyone in the future that would come to you, right, to make things better for you. You would try to bring those type of past relationship nonsense to them, right? That's the thing. That's the reason why you're deciding to be by yourself for a little bit. Obviously not forever, because I know a lot of you are probably going to get back out there, but for a little bit. And the thing is that the Ten of Swords is, again, you've experienced some discomfort. And that experience of discomfort, like I said, is what inspired you to understand how it is that you can start taking care of yourselves, because, you know, you can't expect other people to take care of you, because a lot of people don't have a sense of kindness anymore. It's always about trying to, you know, be bosses, you know, royalty and oligarchs and Darwinism and, you know, all of this other type of nonsense. So let's clarify the Six of Wands. You know, you got to be an oligarchist. You got to be a bureaucrat. You got to be a... It's like, anyway. So you have the Seven of Wands, the Chariot. I'm bugging. Chariot. Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, to clarify the Six of Wands. Okay? So these four cards right here, Leo, right, is about how another thing too that helps, right, to get to a point where you don't really care and you don't really prioritize it as high on the list is the Seven of Wands. Ask yourself, why did you want to connect with somebody, so that you can start to think about why, but also Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Like I said, regiment out your days, right? Understand what it is that you're going to be doing within the next hours and have a plan. Every day I wake up, I have a plan for the most part, right? Of what it is that I'm going to do. Now, I'm not necessarily sitting up here saying that I'm the most organized person in the world. Of course not. But I'm saying that I have a very good understanding of what it is that I want to do. And that's one of the, and I also time myself. I put a timer on, see what's going on. But the Knight of Wands represents, this is when you're getting a lot of the attention. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the idea. The idea of it is that you Leos, you may not notice this. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will, right? But you're starting to notice that you're getting a lot of attention now, right? Or you know, it just seems, I don't know, it just seems like, you know, you're becoming a more disciplined individual, and it just seems like, you know, you're getting a lot of discipline. And honestly, sometimes, you good? That's my dog. Honestly, sometimes that's how it is. That's how it is that it happens. And that's what I'm talking about. When you concentrate on yourself, when you stop caring about chasing up after tail, front or back, and you're like, oh, okay, let me, whatever. A lot of the times, that's when a lot of it comes to you, because you're not willing to pay or do any of this other type of stuff. You just chilling. And when you chilling, you're able to freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Freestyle and just go for the hip and just do your thing. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Peace.